With Coach Jake Fonville here on the eve of the big South Columbus Whitewell Wolfpack football game. Jacob, I know the Stallions have had a lot of success in this series, and you, having been a player, an assistant coach, and now in your 5th year as head coach in this rivalry, you more than anybody, at least from an active standpoint, know more about this rivalry than probably anybody else as far as what it involves.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a big game for our community and for their community. I mean, it's one of those games where everybody's going to come out. Some of them might not have been out all year, but they're going to go out and watch this football game. And, you know, it's exciting for our kids, and it's a great game to play right before playoffs.
Exactly. And I don't know, it seems like when the schedules were released and it's being on November 8th, it seems like a lot of people have anticipated just about what's going to happen here.
Yeah, you know, it's rivalry week. It's rivalry week for a lot of people, and you know, we hope to be in this position, and I know they hope to be in this position going in. You know, and it's a great thing.
How do you appraise this year's team? I know you had a lot of changes from last year. You lost a good group of seniors, but you had a fairly good group coming back, and I guess you expressed earlier in the season that it was kind of a little bit of a tough transition as far as personnel and where they belonged.
Yeah, you know, it took us a couple games to get them in the right places, to get the pieces in the right place. But you know, these younger kids have come along and stepped up, and our older kids that got 3 years of experience in have really stepped up and made big plays in games where we needed some big plays to be made. And, we're a little young on defense. We were missing a few people we were expecting to come back, but you know, those things happen, and some people have stepped in and done a really great job for us this year.
What has impressed you most about this year's Whitewell team, having seen them on tape?
Just their balance. They've got they're up front defensively. They're really good, and then offensively they run the ball really, really well in their kicking game. So every aspect of the game they look really good in, and you know, we're just going to play a great football game.
What does this game mean to the football players at South Columbus High School and the community?
Well, I mean, you know, it's for bragging rights. You know, I mean, it's for them or it's for us. You know, you get to carry that for 365 days, and you know, for our community, it's our rivalry game. It used to be the Loris game when it was Tabor City, but this has turned into our rivalry game, and them being back up and being up on top has made it even a bigger rivalry this year.
You have a good group of seniors, but when you look at this year's senior class, you probably look at people like Deshaun Daniels and Reggie Frank, 2 kids who've really been with you throughout, and they brought on a lot of success, and probably two of them. I mean, you've had a lot of exciting players here, but they seem to be the ones really carrying it now. What about kids like that?
Well, you know, they've got a lot of games under their belts. They've played a bunch of football at the varsity level for us, and we expect them to make big plays for us. And when it's crunch time, we expect them to do what they do, and they've done a great job of that this year for the most part.
Well, time to tee it up, and say this is one everybody's anticipated all year. So I hope it's a great crowd, and I hope it's a good tight ball game, and that that'll be decided in the last minute or even overtime, Coach.
Well, I think Coach Little's probably just about like me. Right. Let's just get to 7. We can't wait to get to 7:30 on Friday, because all this Monday through Thursdays, you know, it's just got to get those kids to Friday night at 7:30, and you know, let the chips fall where they may.
Good luck this day.
All right, thank you.